Hello, this is Daniel Cademan or Daniel Storm, or who I am from YouTube. I have been collecting much of Star Wars lately because of finances and life and stuff. But I'm here to do an update to my collection. So I've got original Darth Vader, from the 12-inch of the first 12. Princess Leia, of course. Some pieces are not original though, but Robe's original. It's a little zoomed in the cameras. There's Chewbacca. There's C-3PO, Stormtrooper, Jawa, Skywalker, X-Wing helmet. Got for Christmas last year. Still got the original box. There's other toys. The 90s of Palpatine, the missing arm. There's particular Shock T, original Millennium Falcon. The old original toys, Ugnaught, Han Solo, IG-88, guys like these, who these guys are, if you know who you are. Of course, pretty cool. Yak Face. Got some anime characters that's new with Star Wars. Got, Cassian Andor, that's a Funko Pop of Solo. Yoda rubber hand puppet, Tauntauns, Yoda. Tusken Raider. Some loose figures. 2000s of Jabba the Hutt. Death Star Gunner, Imperial Gunner, one of my favorite last 17. Obi-Wan and the white hair and the gray hair variation. There's the Taiwan Chewbacca instead of just the Hong Kong, it's the Taiwan variant. The guy's original accessory, characters. Tusken Raider has original accessory in a box. That one. A Jedi robe for full fanfare. The original box that comes with getting figures in. Have some original accessories in there. The box, funny. Foreign poster. It's a a decent lightsaber. Sorry. Battery lightsaber change color, has sound, so I have trouble with sound. Charges like a battery. Toys. That disc helmet from the old days. Burger King. Oh no, it's Carol's glasses. Of course, got the beard goes underneath. Haba Bondo, Walrus Man. Tiny little toys they can make bigger. For a Star Destroyer, more modern and also older style of TIE fighters. Sorry, my brain isn't thinking very well. Cause Pabon of the 90s. The box is open already. Bank. Trading card thing. Of course, a little keychain. You got the playing cards. Blueprint of Millennium Falcon. A little 3 lightsaber Obi-Wan. Of course, you got the batteries of the original trilogy and prequel trilogy from Revenge of the Sith. Those batteries are long dead, but thing. Lightsabers, chopsticks. That's something with Star Wars, That's of course Chewbacca. Well, I'm still in my room, of course. Of course, poster of originals and prequels. Yoda. This might be a little silly, but also I've got a Star Wars themed bathroom. I've got Darth Vader. Of course, got on his like that, the wall. 3D printed lightsaber of the holding on the towels. Got towels of Chewbacca. Got a towel of Mando and Grogu for hand towels. Sith or stand, then wash your hands. Funny. Use the Force, spray, shower curtain. You gotta keep that place clean. A cool new of a lightsaber, which I've been using for LARPing practice. The handle broke off, but things happen. I'm getting partially partially built model of the second Death Star. Bandai, stuff like that. R2D2 toy, like, was pop up, but it's older toy. Cleaned it up a bit. Got an estate sale earlier this year. A board game thing. Cheap mask, which I had, that battery thing fell out. Grogu plush. Vintage Ewok teddy bear. Jawa. Some Darth Vader's. 90s vintage Jabba the Hutt that's falling apart. Chewbacca. Some Star Wars outfits. Star Wars pieces for a costume. Yeah. Some Star Wars shirts, but that's not important. That piece right there. Layaway on that. Got that from Aces Up. So turn on. Of course, you got the Pepsi, Coca-Cola sign, which I got from 7-Eleven. Let me have it. And my second sign, my Gruffalo's. Let me have it. Got my at move case. Mask from Spirit Halloween. I don't have the professional one in the box yet. I'll have to get that another time. No original Mask Yoda. Of course, Robo drawing, art I made myself, pictures of me, character, art, Mandalorian retro style of, Gideon, Mandalorian himself, Grogu, the original Imperial Shuttle, my most expensive collectible so far, some other Star Wars stuff like, robe stuff. Mask of the Inquisitor. 90s, Power of the Force stuff. Modern Obi-Wan retro. Clones era. Poster. Cardboard cutout of Darth Vader. Of course. Thing of Tatooine. This one. Vanilla. One. Darth Vader mask from Halloween, top of Darth Vader statue. Your destiny lies with me. You have learned what she. The 90s, vintage style from the special edition of Boba Fett. Indeed. A light lamp of Death Star. Posters, gotta hang that up again. Wood, Grogu, little 40th anniversary of Empire Strikes Back toys, Grogu. Flip switch from Millennium Falcon. Of course, I also used Star Wars lightsaber handle screws to put in. My Grogu collection. I used to have a Grogu bong, but I never smoked out of it. It was kind of a funny thing. I've shown before, but I sold it to someone. They gave me double what I've offered because I hold on to it. I trusted them. Even though I don't have a VHS player anymore, which I wish I got rid of. It was working just fine. Got, Star Wars, the original Phantom Menace, documentary, the interview of Star Wars, the stars of Star Wars, not affiliated with Lucasfilm or Fox. Making Star Wars documentary special edition, 90s unedited and unedited. Edition. Got the whole series in 4 and 4K. You've got The Force Awakens, Fanboys, the funny Star Wars movie about Star Wars. Star Wars Holiday Special. Ugh. That one. Rogue One. Part of the Clone Wars, and the earlier one before the 3D printed one. 3D animated one. Original trilogy on DVD, the last release of unedited, the Blu-ray of unedited on VHS on Blu-ray of the original trilogy, the Family Guy trilogy of Star Wars. Of course, got VHS in here, of course, of Originally Wrapped. I also have discs of Star Wars Original 2011 Special Edition, but they're at my grandma's right now. Popcorn maker, ships like some snow speeders. Popcorn maker, ship. Going somewhere? Burrito. Poster. Chess set. Foreign poster. Foreign posters. Thing. All my stickers for my gaming. Those goes the covers were those play sets, trying to think we just places that put in. That's Star Wars things on my Christmas tree all night long. That's the Phantom Menace anniversary thing. Lobby. Things from Phantom Menace, Modern Phantom Menace, game Star Rebels. I also have the original Darth Vader from that that toy from that series too. Coin Meg got from Cracker Barrel. Porg got that from Disney. That friend got really from Disney. Old thing. Of course, got that customized thing you put on from the good light. Got that. Got a few of those. The film viewer. Yeah, it's a pretty hard thing to find. It's pretty cool. Williams, original trilogy in a box of original soundtrack. Bottles, 8-track. Thing looks like Darth Vader. For Star Wars Locked Funk, 90s Lando. Other stuff. Different Funko Pops, just Funko Pops. Funko Pop. Some Black Series toys of Leia. The one that's no longer made. Leia on Endor. Again, Leia on Endor. A customized toy, get it? Che Guevara, Chewbacca. It was a pun toy, got customized. Has, box, not vintage. Lightsaber, handled, these, of course, is my playset of, Ewok Village. Complete, very good, pretty good condition, stuff. Characters on it, of course, got Ewoks. Characters, that's here, One character had only the headset, only on the pouch, and they added both on one. This is a Lily Letty Ewok, the Mexican one, if you know about that. You can tell it's different because it had drill accessory. That's the Lily Letty variant, but I lost it, unfortunately. Small AT-AT. 90s toy, of course, Phantom Menace, both pod racers. Playset. Got more in the box. In the box is beat up. Characters, Ahsoka Tano, mini bust of, General Giant, one scale, signed by the maker. That's not a real blue snaggletooth, but I will get one. Everyone mentions it's repro. The original Slave One was called a Slave One. I still call it Slave One. Tong Carbonite, Snow Speeder, Luke's X-Wing, Coke Can, Kubrick's, old Anakin, 3D printed figures from the trying to think. It's a thing called Farmer's Market. She also has she's made 3D printed things of ships, which hopefully I'll try to get next year. She also has custom made helmets. Sports thing, bust, bootleg figures, holiday toy. Holiday thing light up of Yoda. Halloween and of course some Christmas thing from the movie of Revenge of the Sith. I didn't get a bucket because right now I've had 2 of those. Original Rancor, like vintage collection on box. 2 different Ewoks, none card, unpunched, and no case of Admiral Akbar. It's a trap. Metal figures, Spirit. Pop up. We have things for like lollipops, Ben Cooper, Funko Pop in the boxed, Lego thing, box, a graded figure, fair recognition of Hot Han, there's Dewback, Kubrick's Sand Thing, Sandcrawler, Ewoks, small things, Lego characters, Nutcracker, please, old bank, rare bank of Darth Vader. Well, that's not real rocket fighting Boba Fett, obviously, yeah. Yeah. Collector series. But obviously you can tell this is Jabba's Palace themed. Also got some things with cards. Also got here a bunch of books, like definitely lots of books of Star Wars. So I think anything else I can find. So far that's my collection so far. I'm gonna try to get it grow bigger.